Funding for this program was made possible by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale and California Healthy Cities and Communities.
Who are the finalists and grand prize winner of the 2002 I Love My Neighborhood poster contest?
What are the municipal code standards regarding garage maintenance?
How can you participate in the 2002 Great Graffiti Paint Out and Community Cleanup Day?
Join us as we find the answers to these questions and much more on this art-inspired episode of NSTV.
NSTV,
a GEM Award from the City of Glendale.
I'm Juan Gonzalez.
And I'm Elena Magadumian. NSTV.
Adopt a Block program.
Youth Employment Program.
Code Enforcement Minute, GEM Awards.
Neighborhood Services TV. Hi there, Jewel City. I'm Juan Gonzalez.
And I'm Elena Magadumian, and this is NSTV, your window into the programs and projects sponsored by the City of Glendale, Neighborhood Services, and its community partners.
The theme of this month's show is exploring art in your neighborhood. Today, we'll be introducing our segments from various pieces of public art which enhance the aesthetic development of our urban landscape.
Our first segment celebrates the artistic achievement of the thousands of students who participated in Glendale's premier poster contest for youth.
Let's join new NSTV correspondent Eric Alonso at the Glendale Civic Auditorium for a report on the 2002 I Love My Neighborhood Poster Contest Award ceremony. Welcome aboard, Eric.
Thanks, Juan. For the past 9 years, the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale has partnered with Neighborhood Services to co-sponsor the I Love My Neighborhood poster contest. This year's theme is Trash Busting in My Neighborhood, and over 8,000 students participated from Glendale Unified School Districts, area private schools, and community-based organizations serving the youth. Let's take an in-depth look at this year's contest, NSTV style.
I would like to welcome you to our 2002 I Love My Neighborhood Poster Contest Awards ceremony.
The Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale is a volunteer citizens board that operates programs and advises neighborhood services in policy and community beautification issues.
One thing that's, I think, very unique about this particular program and contest is it really involves so many of us. It certainly involves us at the city as the facilitators of the contest, and it helps to achieve our goal of educating young people and their parents and all the citizens of our community about what's important about keeping our neighborhoods clean.
Over 8,000 students, and that is the most that have ever participated. And that's an indication of our community, of our youth, that they take pride in their neighborhoods, as we all do, that they take pride in the cleanliness and the maintenance of their neighborhoods, and that's saying a lot for our community. The fact that all the schools, not just private, not just public, everyone participated in this contest, it also indicates that the community is all together working towards a similar end for everyone, for our children, for ourselves.
I would like to thank our sponsors, which without them we couldn't have this lovely event.
Now it's time to start recognition of our finalists.
And we would like to recognize the Glendale school that has submitted the most entries for 2002. To Glen Oaks Elementary School.
Congratulations. You are quite welcome. Thank you. Wow. Golly, I hope I don't cry. I'm so excited. This is really, really a special award.
The 2002 private school participant is Chamlian School.
We're extremely proud of having this. Congratulations to all the participants, their parents, the winners, and thank you, Glendale, for sponsoring such a great activity.
We recognize the Glendale Unified School District as the outstanding community partner in the 2002 I Love My Neighborhood poster contest.
We're very pleased and honored today to receive this award.
The Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale recognizes the dedication and hard work of outstanding teachers who go above and beyond the call of duty, teaching neighborhood pride and civic responsibility. Please join me in congratulating the Mark Doyle Outstanding Educator Award recipient, Mrs. Diane McInnes of Columbus Elementary School.
I'm at a complete loss. I had not a clue. Thank you very much. You just go about doing what you do every day. Thank you all very much. This is just amazing.
Are we all ready for the finalists? Everybody knows Sarah from last year, right? Right. This year's third place winner is Yina Kim. Yina? Congratulations. Good job. Here's your certificate. Very good. Do you want to say anything? You have the floor.
Thank you very much.
Second place winner is Mane Sarkisian. Mane is from Glen Oaks Elementary School, and I forgot to mention that Yina Kim is from Columbus Elementary School. Congratulations. You want to say a few words? No? And the first place winner from Mountain Avenue Elementary School is Joshua Lee. Joshua.
Joshua, over here, come here.
Hi Joshua, how are you? Good job. Look at your trophy. There's your trophy. Can you? That's your trophy. Say hi. And here is your. Here, you hold it with me. You all hold it together.
Thank you.
I'm here with the Klein family, and one of the finalists of this year's contest is Lauren Klein. Lauren, how old are you, and what school are you from?
I am 7, and I am from Glendale Adventist Elementary.
your mom, and your grandpa, who are here with us today. Now, they all went to the same school as you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Klein, tell me a little bit when you found out that your daughter had been nominated as one of the finalists, how'd you feel?
Very proud of her. This is the first time that she's entered anything, so we were very proud. And I attended the school and graduated in 1980 at the same school.
Thank you very much. Okay. I'm here with Michaela Tanner, one of the finalists in this year's I Love My Neighborhood poster contest. And Michaela, tell me a little bit about your poster. What did you draw?
Well, I drew me and my family and two of my friends, and we were picking up trash and putting it in the trash can.
I'm here with Joshua Lee, the grand prize winner for Mountain Avenue Elementary, and his teacher, Denise Kimura. Ms. Kimura, were you excited to find out that Joshua won?
Very excited. We're so happy, and Dr. Gibbs, our principal, is too.
And Joshua, of course, you were excited too. You were surprised. You're going home with 2 awards. Wow. One for being a finalist and one for being the grand prize winner. How do you feel about that?
Surprised.
Really? And tell me a little bit about your picture. What did you draw in your picture?
A donkey, and I throw a bottle on my trash can, and my mom and dad looking up, and my house. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Ms. Kimura. I'm here with Steve Zern and Bill Hall from the City of Glendale. Steve, why is the Public Works Division a sponsor of the I Love My Neighborhood poster contest?
Well, we have a number of environmental programs that we're involved in, and we have community outreach components to those in our recycling, our air quality programs, and our stormwater management programs. And we've always felt that the best way to get the message out is through the kids.
Definitely. And Bill Hall, would you encourage other businesses and organizations to be involved with this event?
Yes, I would. Water and Power supports this because we think it's part of being a good corporate neighbor, part of the city, and so we encourage it. We think it helps the kids identify better with their neighborhood, and we think it's better for values and business in the city.
Thank you, Bill and Steve, for taking a moment from the festivities. I'll let you get back to the cookies and punch. Well, that's a wrap from the Glendale Civic Auditorium. This is Eric Alonso for NSTV.
Thanks, Eric. Wasn't Joshua's poster adorable? Congratulations to all the finalists.
Our next stop brings us to another recognizable piece of public art, George Wayne Lundine's sculpture, Benjamin Franklin, located in the Exchange. As students of history are well aware, Benjamin Franklin was a diplomat, statesman, inventor, and artist. But did you know he painted out graffiti in his spare time?
Let's join new NSTV correspondent Sandra Rodriguez for a report on how you too can be a good neighbor by painting over graffiti and picking up trash during the 2002 Great Graffiti Paintout and Community Cleanup Day. Welcome aboard, Sandra.
Thanks, Elena. The 14th Annual Great Graffiti Paintout and Community Cleanup Day is coming up on Saturday, May 18th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Our sponsors, the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale, Neighborhood Services, the Public Works Division, Glendale Water and Power, and other community groups and businesses would like to invite you to join us.
As a volunteer, you will be teamed with city staff to help clean up trash, litter, and graffiti in our neighborhoods. You will receive a free commemorative t-shirt, a barbecue lunch, and will be eligible for prizes. We need to organize work teams and order lunch and t-shirts in advance, so pre-registration is required. Please call 818-548-2125 no later than May 9th to pre-register. Please note that all volunteers are expected to provide their own transportation. Remember to wear your old clothes. You may get dirt or paint on them. Bring work gloves if you have them. Don't forget to wear sturdy shoes, and last but not least, don't worry if you've never painted out or scrubbed out graffiti. A city staff person will be assigned to each group and will demonstrate the removal techniques at your work site.
Remember, pre-registration is required. Please call 818-548-2125 no later than May 9th to pre-register. See you on May 18th. I'm Sandra Rodriguez for NSTV. Let's go back to Juan and Elena to see the next piece on their public art tour.
Thanks, Sandra. We've made our way to the Glendale, Montrose, Crescenta Valley Veterans Memorial. This monument was created to honor the memory of those local residents who served in the armed forces so that the world might live in peace.
Neighborhood Services' proactive code enforcement program fights the war against violations that threaten the health and safety of our residents on a daily basis. Let's join Code Compliance Inspector Lonnie Brown for this month's Code Enforcement Minute. What's the topic this month, Lonnie?
Thanks, Juan. This month's Code Enforcement Minute deals with the use and maintenance of private garages. According to the Glendale Building Code, a private garage is defined as a building or a portion of a building not having more than 1,000 square feet in area, which is used for the sole purpose of parking and storing of motor vehicles used by the tenants of the building. These garages cannot be rented out to individuals who do not live on the premises. It is important to note that garages are not to be occupied for living, sleeping, cooking, or dining purposes. Garages are not designed or intended to be used for such occupancies. Illegal and improper occupancies pose great health and safety concerns for the occupants and for the community due to illegal plumbing or electrical and heating equipment that may not have been properly installed. Improperly installed water heaters and heating systems can cause carbon monoxide poisoning as well. During this time of the year, many Glendale residents start their spring cleaning. Items are removed from the interior of the property and placed into garages. Remember, garages should be used to park and store personal vehicles and not primarily be used as storage areas. Areas where motor vehicles are stored or operated must be kept free of combustible materials at all times. If you have any questions, please contact Neighborhood Services at 818-548-3700. We hope that this brief summary of proper use and maintenance of private garages will assist owners and property managers in maintaining high-quality properties which will benefit the community and residents alike. Join us next month for another Code Enforcement Minute. For NSTV, I'm Lonnie Brown. Back to you, Juan.
Thanks, Lonnie, but don't forget, Elena is here with me too at one of the signature pieces of public art in town, J. Michael Wilson's sculpture, Power and Passion. Located at 500 North Grand Boulevard, this magnificent piece is an equestrian takeoff on the concept of yin and yang.
Juan, enough of this mumbo jumbo. It's time to present this month's GEM Awards.
Elena, hold your horses. Get it? Hold your horses.
Whatever. Let's join Neighborhood Services Administrator Sam Engel as he presents this month's GEM Awards. Take it away, Sam.
Thanks, Elena. We use this part of the program to recognize those individuals and families whose properties really add to our community. The GEM Property Maintenance Award is a program of the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale and recognizes outstanding structural and landscaping improvements which enhance not just an individual property, but an overall neighborhood as well. Let's join correspondent Don McPullen at the home of Ron and Roxanne Odom for our first presentation.
Thanks, Sam. We're here today at the beautiful home of Ron and Roxanne Odom at 1450 Royal Boulevard.
Hi.
Hello.
How long have you lived at this house?
Just a short time at this address. We've been in Glendale, though, since 1989.
When was the house built?
This house was constructed in 1931.
What changes have you made in the house since you've been here?
The main area in which we've been working is the backyard. We've done a lot of digging and jackhammering in the backyard, trying to flatten it out and put in a nice grass backyard.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an attorney at WellPoint Health Networks, and
I work for Disney Character Voices International, and I'm responsible for operational duties for North and South America.
What are some of your hobbies?
Well, the last few years our hobbies have primarily been fixing up Spanish houses in Glendale. This is our third Spanish house. We really like them, and we try and restore them, sort of put them back into their original condition.
We've always loved Royal Boulevard. It's a beautiful street, beautiful lush landscaping and palm trees, and this has been on my husband's jogging loop for quite some time now. We're happy to have our children grow up here. It's a beautiful neighborhood. We have a baby boy. He's 2.5 weeks old. His name is Andrew, and we have another boy, 15 months old. His name is Matthew.
Oh, how wonderful. On behalf of the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale, I'd like to present you with the Neighborhood Pride Gem Award for your efforts in maintaining your property.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're quite honored. Thank you very much.
And also, we'd like to present you with this neighborhood sign. It's a lawn sign that you can put in your yard so that you can show everyone that you're doing your part to maintain the beauty in Glendale.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And now, from 1450 Royal Boulevard, this is Don McPolin, and now back to you, Sam.
Great job on your first gem presentation, Don. By the way, those Spanish-style houses really give our city its character, and the Odoms have done a great job fixing theirs up. The city encourages property owners to maintain the character of their homes when they undertake a remodel or an updating project. Now it's time to meet up with Julie Shermer at the home of Stephen Ropfogel for our next presentation.
Thanks, Sam. We're here today at the lovely home of Stephen Ropfogel, 903 Omar, and we're going to give him a Gem Award. Steve, how long have you lived in Glendale?
I've been here about 11 years now.
And how long at this address?
Just about 6.
And when was your house built?
It was originally built in 1938.
What changes have you made to the house since you've lived here?
Well, Julie, you can see from the picture of the original house that from when I bought it, there were shrubs all the way around the front and down the side, St. Augustine grass, and security bars on the windows. The first thing I did, of course, was to take out the shrubs and put in the low-lying shrubs so you can see the house much better, and took out the St. Augustine grass and put in Marathon sod. And just recently, we took out the security bars and put in double pane windows for energy efficiency and sound, and also it just looks a lot better.
Oh, that's great. It really does look great. What do you like about living in this neighborhood?
Oh, it's just a fun place. We've got really great neighbors, and everybody gets along really well. Oh, I think it's the camaraderie that all the neighbors have. We all come from different places and different backgrounds, but it seems that living here, we've come together just like so many other neighborhoods in the city of Glendale.
And what do you do for a living?
I sell promotional products, anything with a name or a logo on it, from shirts to hats.
What are some of your hobbies?
I'm a magician. It's an avocation of mine. I do about 6 shows a year for private parties and things like that. I've done a show in Las Vegas. Also have done 1 or 2 shows on my trips to Australia. I also like bicycle riding and traveling.
Do you have any interesting stories about your house, your yard, or yourself that you'd like to share with our viewing audience?
Right after I bought the house, we had the feng shui consultant come in and look at the inside and the outside of the house. And based on some of their suggestions is the way we did some of the things in the yard. For instance, you'll notice that where the hedges are and where the flower beds are, there are no sharp edges. It's all nice curves to give it a more welcoming feel. Plus, the grass it's like a rolling grass in the front. It's a little higher than it is in the back.
Well, Steve, thank you very much. We've enjoyed our conversation today and seeing your beautiful yard. And on behalf of the Committee for the Clean and Beautiful Glendale, I'd like to present you with a certificate for enhancing your yard. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Julie. I appreciate it, and it's nice to be recognized.
Yes, we also have a yard sign that you can be displaying to let others know that you are one of the ones that really cares about your property and your neighborhood.
Thank you very much. I sure will.
From 903 Omar Street, this is Julie Shermer.
And Steve Ropfogel. Back to you, Sam!
Thanks, guys, and congratulations on your Gem Award, Steve. You've made some very creative improvements to your property, and I'm sure it's inspired many of your neighbors. We'll have to see what develops in your neighborhood over the next couple months. I shouldn't forget to mention one of our Gem winners who was unable to appear on television, but who should be recognized for the hard work they've done to maintain their property and keeping it looking nice. They are the Gavorkian family of 1527 Greenbrier Road. We really appreciate the hard work they've done to keep their property looking nice year after year. Congratulations to all of our gem winners this month. The care you take in your property is apparent, and your efforts help make Glendale a better place. Remember, these are community awards, and you can nominate a property in your neighborhood for a Gem Property Maintenance Award by calling us in Neighborhood Services at 548-3700, and we'll take it from there. Now let's go back to Juan and Elena.
Thanks, Sam. As usual, this month's properties look fantastic. We can't wait to see what you and the committee have in store for us next month. Behind us is an abstract fountain consisting of 3 sculptural elements, Juan Nava's intersection.
Located at the Glendale City Center at 101 North Brand Boulevard, this piece reflects our community's diversity, much like the youth participants of the Glendale Youth Alliance. Let's join correspondent Noreen Benjaminson as she profiles them on this month's Adopt a Block Spotlight.
Thanks, Elena. The Glendale Youth Alliance, a nonprofit organization providing employment opportunities for youth, shows their civic pride by participating in the Neighborhood Services Adopt a Block program. This dedicated group cleans up both sides of Wilson Street between Brand Boulevard and Glendale Avenue. I recently stopped by to chat with Carmen Tartaglia and some of the youth about their participation in the Adopt a Block program. How long has the Glendale Youth Alliance been an active Adopt a Block group?
We've been doing it for about 1.5 years now.
How did you first hear about the Adopt a Block program?
Well, by watching NSTV, we saw how many groups were having such a great time, we decided to participate.
Approximately how many GYA youth participate in the litter pickup activities?
About 25 to 30 youth a year participate in this particular program.
How often does your group clean up your adopted area?
We do about once every 3 months. If necessary, we do it more often, but about once every other 3 months.
Would you recommend this program to other community organizations serving youth?
Absolutely. This really helps bring the kids together, not just in a constructive way for the community, but it helps build their own friendships among each other.
What have you learned by participating in the Adopt a Block program?
Okay, it's important for us to keep the community clean because everyone wants to live in a clean community and it's our job to do it.
The kids help keep the community clean, and which is everyone's responsibility.
The kids are eyes and ears of the community, and it's great to get involved in cleaning the community.
You can do your part to keep Glendale litter and graffiti free by participating in the Adopt a Block program. To sign up for the program or to sponsor an Adopt a Block group, contact the Neighborhood Services Office at 818-548-3700. For NSTV, I'm Noreen Benjaminson. Back to you, Juan and Elena.
Juan, the GYA youth are certainly doing a good job keeping Wilson Avenue clean. Keep up the good work, guys. We're finishing up our tour of Glendale Public Art by wrapping up the show in front of Glen, Dale, and Hops, the frogs at the marketplace. For more information on any of the programs featured on our show today, contact the Neighborhood Services Office at 818-548-3700.
Elena, it's time to let the viewers know that this is going to be your last episode as co-host of NSTV.
Yes, I'm heading up the Mariposa Neighborhood Improvement Project, and that's going to keep me very busy. But you haven't seen the last of me yet. I may pop up from time to time as a special correspondent.
Since it's your last episode, I think you should be the one to close the show.
On behalf of the entire staff at Neighborhood Services, we'd like to invite you to join us for another episode of NSTV and to find out who the new co-host will be. For NSTV, I'm Elena Magadumian.
And I'm Juan Gonzalez.
Remember, keep the Verdugos green.
And Glendale clean.
See you next time. I can't believe you're getting it. Glendale City Center at 101 North Brand Boulevard. This please. Sorry, out and community cleanup day. Welcome abroad, Sandra.
Welcome abroad.
Good neighbor by painting over graffiti and picking up trash during the 2002 I Love My Neighborhood.
I Love My Neighborhood.
Juan, the youth of GYA are doing a great job keeping Glendale Avenue wrong as My hair's doing the herbal essence thing.
Sabroso!
I can tell by this report that the guy is mowing the lawn now! See you next time. Nod.
Funding for this program was made possible by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale and California Healthy Cities and Communities.